Radio Raheem here with Josesito Lopez. Now, Josesito, we're at Spike TV, man. Like, this is Spike TV's first boxing event. They're obviously getting in the game, and they're investing in you. They're getting in the game with you on the docket, right? So, talk to me about what it is that brought you to Spike TV and what you expect to get out of fighting on this network and this relationship.
This is a huge move. You know, it'll show to 10 times the amount of people that watch boxing. So this is huge. It's gonna be able to show boxing that all these matchups, great matchups, can be made. So this is big.
Now, Josesito, you're one of these guys in boxing that, you know, you upset guys, you come out and take challenges that, you know, like for instance Canelo Alvarez, where it seems like all the chips are stacked against you, but you're still willing to get in there and give it your all. I mean, you're a game fighter, is what I'm saying. But you've kind of just quietly been pursuing your career and getting along, not getting the fanfare. Do you feel like now is the time for you to kind of like explode on the scene and get some of the respect due?
Yeah, I think so. But it's a big stage, you know. I shine at the big stage, you know, and going in against a fighter like Andre Berto, I think that's fireworks, you know. It's the perfect matchup for me, and I love it, you know. So I think that itself, just knowing that I'm going in there against an exciting fighter, gets me that much pumped for the fight, and I haven't been excited for a fight like this in a very long time.
So talk to me about that, because like I said, you're such a game fighter, but not always getting the fanfare or even the respect from the fans that maybe you deserve. Why is it tough for you to get up for fights like that? You say this is the most exciting fight you've had in a while. Has that been a factor for you?
You know what, somewhat, because going in there against you know, world-class athletes and world-class boxers, you know, that always adds a little more incentive. It adds a little bit more energy. So you know, with a fighter like Berto, I mean, that's stylistically that's perfect, especially for all the fans. They're definitely they're in for a treat.
Berto's a very aggressive, come-forward fighter. You know, I think he would like to style himself as a slugger. You say stylistically it's a great matchup for you. Why?
Why? Watch Berto Ortiz and watch Lopez Ortiz, and that's why.
So you feel like basically Berto's coming with the same kind of strategy, the same kind of game plan as Ortiz, who you bested?
Not necessarily, but, you know, you get a good feel of what to expect. And what type of fighter he is. He's a tough, rugged fighter. You know, I'm a tough, rugged fighter. And putting us together stylistically, it's perfect.
Now, Andre Berto has a score to settle with Victor Ortiz, and Victor Ortiz feels like he has a score to settle with you. There's been a lot of speculation that this fight is kind of a clearinghouse for who's going to get Victor Ortiz next. Has that been something that's been proposed to you, or is that something that is actually in the works?
No, that's nothing that's been proposed. You know, I'm going against Berto, and Ortiz, I don't know what's going on with Ortiz. And if he earns himself a rematch against either of us, you know, then maybe actually Ortiz would have to earn a rematch with me. You know, Berto would have to earn a rematch with Ortiz. You know, so I'm fighting Andre Berto, and that's the only opponent I'm thinking of.
With this fight being in so many more homes than a fight, you know, that possibly on Showtime or HBO, just because it's basic cable and so many more homes have access to it without paying a premium price, do you feel like this is a stage on which people that maybe hadn't been introduced to you before can be now? And if so, what are they going to learn about Josesito Lopez in this introduction?
You know what? I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter. I've always been a fighter in and outside of the ring. But for the average boxing fan, they couldn't have chosen a more exciting fight to start off. You know, because there's going to be plenty of big fights to come for all the fighters and for all the fans to be able to watch.
Any fighter wants to be a champion and respected for his works. How do you see your road, or this 2015, maybe this relationship with Spike, unfolding to take you to the top, to get you in not only, you know, the households in America, but a household name to where you can start dictating fights like a Victor Ortiz. It makes perfect sense for you to say he needs to earn a fight with you, but we all know how the boxing game goes. If you have a name or sell tickets, then you can dictate terms. So what is it going to take for Josesito Lopez to be in a position to dictate terms?
Win fights, you know, win fights, starting off March 13th, you know, everything goes fight by fight, you know, but as long as I do my job inside the ring, you know, my management takes care of the rest and puts me where I need to be, but no fight is out of reach. You know, I've fought either fighters that have just fought Mayweather or right before they fought Mayweather, so I'm one step away from a huge fight, and Mayweather's not even out of the question. You know, I fought Maidana when we went toe-to-toe for 6 rounds, so you know, there's no fight out of the question, and all I got to do is do my job on March 13th.
Is there a target on anybody's back? Is there a fighter that you say, you know what, I could not only fight that guy as maybe even an underdog, but beat that guy, and that could be my gateway to the kind of success and the kind of notoriety that I want? Like, who's the fighter that you're eyeballing?
You know what? There's not necessarily a target. You know, I want to fight exciting fighters. There's plenty of them out there that are exciting, and you know, I want to be in exciting fights. I want to be remembered. You know, and me being put in exciting fights, win, lose, or draw, you're gonna get your money's worth.
Josesito, it's a pleasure to talk to you, man. Good luck on March 13th against Andre Berto. Radio Raheem with Josesito Lopez.